Carisbrook Heights is a school, obviously, called Carisbrook Heights, whose roll has been dropping over the last wee while, and parents found out this week that the school was actually going to be closing, much to their chagrin and much to their anger. In fact, the ODT reported it thus. They said that the parents had lost all trust in the school, Dominic George, after the school was closing. Now, as a parent of children at school, I think I would be pretty annoyed and pretty upset and disappointed in the system where my kid's schooling was closed. But surely the anger should be directed at the ministry, not necessarily at the school. Or I might be splitting hairs, but that's how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they feel that the school hasn't tried hard enough. I'm not entirely sure, but I totally have sympathy for the parents. You know, as a parent myself, you don't want your kids to have to change school. That's just a nightmare. However, it obviously comes down to a role thing, doesn't it? And if the numbers aren't there, and if the ministry says, well, there have to be X amount of pupils in a school to make it viable financially, then if the numbers aren't there, then the school may be left with zero choice in the matter.
Yeah, and the school has also sent a letter out to parents, and they're encouraging that the children should send their kids to the Carisbrook main site, which is my understanding is this is a bit of a satellite part of bigger school. Some of the parents aren't that stoked about it. One unnamed parent said this, quote, "My child won't go down the road to the main school. They will change schools because of the way this has been handled." Now look, I also respect the parents' opinion on being upset, but you don't make a decision based on you being upset. You make a decision for your kids' school,
for the kids' school,
which is the best school. Now, don't go, I'm not going to do that because of how it was handled. You should go, I'm not going to do that because there's a better option.
There's a better option. Or
you should go, I hate how this is handled, but it is the best option, so they can go there anyway. So there does seem to be quite a few, as the Flight of the Conchords would say, hurt feelings.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes, you know, you got to suck this up. And as harsh as that may sound, as you know, well, you're not in that position, so how can you judge? Sort of thinking, which is fair enough because I'm not in that position at the moment, so I'm not facing that issue. But sometimes, as you quite rightly say, a decision is forced upon you, and it's incumbent, I guess, as a parent, and these parents will know this, of course, that they make the best decision regarding their children.